Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I picked out some books that I want to read this month. This isn't going to be a long video because we all know, we just know it's not going to be a long video. So I have like 4 books here that I do want to get to this month, and I'm going to show you them, read the back of them, I'll let you guys know what they're about and kind of just why I want to read them now. So first book first, we have things I wanted to say. I wanted to start the Lancaster Prep series. I've seen it for a couple years now, all over the place, but never picked it up. Also didn't realize how big they are. So I have this one, which is the first book, and then I have the second book as well. So we'll see. I'm only putting the first books on here. Knowing myself, I'm probably gonna get to the other ones, but also we all know this year, my goal is to get through a lot of my physical books, but I keep buying more, like this one and A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime, which I feel like this is the cover that everyone sees everywhere the most. When I think of Lancaster Prep, I think of this cover because it's beautiful. That has to be, I think that one has to be people's favorites, but we're gonna start with this one because I want to read them in order, and I just have high hopes for this series. Let's see who we're following. It says, welcome to Lancaster Prep with this dark and twisted bully romance. Ooh, I didn't know it was a bully romance. Whit Lancaster burst into my life like a storm. Dark and thunderous, furious and fierce, cold, heartless, and devastatingly beautiful. Like the statues in our prep school garden. The school with his family's name on the sign. He can do no wrong here. This is his domain. He's a menace on campus, adored and feared, hated and respected. His taunting words carve into my skin, shredding me to ribbons, yet his intense gaze scorches my blood, fills me with a longing I don't understand. When he comes to my rescue one night, he ends up broken, bleeding. My instincts scream to leave and let him suffer, but I can't. I sneak him into my room, clean him up, fall for his lies, let him possess every single part of me until I'm the one left a gasping, broken mess. Then he leaves me alone in the dead of night, taking my journal with him. Now he knows all my secrets, my hate, my truth, and he promises to use my words against me. I'll be ruined if my darkest secret gets out. That's when I strike a bargain with the devil. I'll let Whit Lancaster ruin me behind closed doors instead. Ma'am, why did I wait so long to pick this up? Oh, I cannot wait to read this. This sounds so good. I want to say maybe a 4.5 to maybe 5 stars. I guess we'll see. I haven't gotten a 5-star yet this year. Next we have Late Lark. This has been all over the place, guys. I know. I don't know why I'm picking it up now, but I am. It intrigues me. I know it's YA. I love YA books because I feel like they read fast. I get invested, and it's just always a fun time reading a YA book. So I'm very excited for this. I have no clue what this is about, so we're gonna read the back for my sake. Probably not for your sake, but for my sake. Welcome to the Sentinel. Every 100 years, the island of Late Lark appears for only 100 days to host a deadly game where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled powers. Each ruler has something to hide. Each curse is uniquely wicked to break them and save themselves and their realms. One ruler must die. To survive, Isla Crown must lie, cheat, betray, even as love complicates everything. That sounds actually really good. It kind of gave me like Hunger Game vibes a little there. So I have this one on my TBR that I definitely want to get to, but then I also have the other 3 books because even though I haven't read this one, of course my dumb self was like, let me just buy the whole series because what if I don't like this one, you know? So I was like, let me just buy the whole series. So we have Nightban here. Okay, I do want to say these covers are stunning. Probably one of my favorite covers just because they're simple but like to the point at the same time, you know? And then we have Sky Shade, which is in a hardback, which, you know, doesn't really bother me, honestly. I know this one has a pretty map in it. We love a good book with a map in it. We do love that. Let's see if the other ones have pretty maps, or to see if it changed or evolved, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Probably not. Oh, it just looks pretty in the hardback though. Yeah, all look the same, I think. Unless this one is different. Let's see. Or this one might not have. Oh, nope. Look, this one doesn't even have one. So interesting. Excited to see how that series is gonna go. I know that's a lot of people. Well, I've seen it around. It's hyped up. It's hyped up. I've seen it around. Then we have the Assassin Blade. Okay, I have the last 2 novellas in here. I feel like you guys have been seeing this in some of my vlogs, me saying, I'm gonna pick this up, and then I don't ever pick it up because I'm scared it's gonna put me in a slump because these are not my favorite novellas. But then I also heard people say like the last 2 are probably some of their favorites and it's gonna break my heart, and I'm kind of nervous for that as well, but I'm like, I need to get it because I want to get into the Throne of Glass series this year. Like my goal is to finish that series. I read Throne of Glass and then I felt reading out, I was like, I feel like I'm missing stuff about her. And then I got the Assassin Blades and I realized, oh, maybe this, if I would have read this, I would understand that she's a fucking psychopath and crazy and a badass. So here we are reading this before I continue with the series. Next, because this was sent to me, and obviously books that are sent to me, I always try to read them, but this is an ARC an advanced, it's my first advanced copy book, so obviously I want to read this. I think this comes out, it says it on here, June 25th. So my goal is to start reading, and I don't think I'm going to finish it this month, but I want to start reading it. It's a fantasy book, and it just sounds very interesting. I think I read this in one of my other, the back of it on one of my other, oh my god, videos. So I'm not going to read it here, but it just sounds very intriguing and very just high fantasy, essentially. Excited to see what's going to come about this, if there might be a little romance in it or not. I believe the author said no, it's just all fantasy, but like I feel like in every book there's some type of connection or a little romance of something, you know? So I'm excited to see if I see that throughout this book. And of course we have Taming 7. Okay guys, listen to me. I've been putting this off. I got this last summer, okay? It's about to be summer here in a couple months. So I got this last summer and I know I need to read it. I know. And I don't know why I've been putting it off. I think it's because this series just breaks me, and I'm just so in love with the characters, and I'm scared what this one's gonna bring me. I know this is not a lot of people's favorites, but like I said, this might potentially be like a 5-star. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I think it's gonna be like a 4.55. I guess we'll see. I'm not really sure, and don't ask me why I'm giving you guys rating for some and not other ones. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to get into Gypsy and Claire's story, but then I seen Releasing 10 is coming out, and I'm like, obviously I'm picking it up, but I'm really nervous to get into this. But also look how tiny. I think that's my only, I think this is also a big reason why I haven't picked it up, is because it's so tiny. Do you not see how tiny those words are? I'm excited to read this though. So this is on for this month. I'm definitely gonna get to this sometime this month for sure. Then other books that I want to eventually try to get to this month is Wild Eyes. I read Wild Love. Sorry, you guys don't know that, but now you guys do. But I have read Wild Love. I actually just read it at the beginning of this month because this video is late, so I'm just gonna let you guys know. And I just feel like Wes's story is going to just break me, make me fall in love, and just everything. I feel like Rosie was kind of crazy and unhinged in her own way, so if she thinks that Wes is even crazier, like what are we in for, you know? Anybody else thought that, or was that just me? So I'm excited to see where this goes. He's a single dad. That's all I really know from the first one, and he's wild. He does what he wants when he wants, and he doesn't care about consequences. That's how they make him seem. But I cannot wait. I'm actually so excited for this. I think Wild Love was my first book by Elsie Silver, and I fell in love. I fell in love. The way that like it didn't feel as big as a book as it was, I fell in love and I loved it. So I'm really excited. I think this might be a 5 stars, to be honest. It might hit. We'll see. These are all the books that I want to try to get to this month. Obviously there's other books out there that I want to get to. I want to try to get to these, but like if I don't, like that's okay too, you know? Yeah, those are all the books I want to read this month. Well, physical copy books that I want to read this month. I see you guys in the next video. Bye.